pie manufacturing industry is a thriving market that generates over $83 billion a year. Surely, at some point, you have enjoyed one of these delicacies sold in supermarkets, which have been an invaluable resource in numerous celebrations throughout history. But have you ever wondered how millions of these cakes are produced? If so, accompany me to a factory dedicated to the production of wholesale cakes. Baking is a culinary art with a rich history dating back to ancient times. From the simple recipes recorded in civilizations such as the Egyptians to the refined techniques of medieval Europe, this art has evolved over time. Cultural exchange, as a result of trade routes and conquests, has enriched confectionery with new ingredients and preparation methods. The Arab influence, for example, introduced sugar and puff pastry to Europe, while the Crusades brought new flavors and techniques. The relationship between baking and religion has also been significant throughout history, with sweet preparations playing important roles in religious festivities and ceremonies. The guilds of pastry chefs, in charge of making hosts for masses during the Middle Ages, contributed to the development of pastry techniques and products. Over time, baking has seen significant advances, from the formalization of pastry chefs' guilds to the emergence of recipe books and the introduction of technologies such as refrigeration. Today, baking is a diverse and sophisticated industry that continues to evolve, keeping tradition alive while adapting to contemporary demands and trends. But how are millions of cakes made today? The process of mass production of cakes begins with the receipt of the raw materials and the necessary inputs, such as sugar, flour, eggs, milk, butter, essences, and other relevant ingredients. These components are subjected to rigorous quality control to guarantee their suitability before their incorporation into the production process. During this phase, meticulous weighing of each of the products is carried out, ensuring an accurate record of the materials entering the factory. Once the quality evaluation is completed, the inputs are classified according to their type and stored following strict stability and conservation regulations. This procedure ensures that the ingredients maintain their optimal properties until they are used in production. The process of creating an exquisite cake not only requires skill, but also meticulousness in every step. Once the quality control and weighing phase of the ingredients is completed, the mixing process proceeds, a crucial stage that defines the final result of the product. In this phase, special attention is paid to the standardized formulation of the recipe, adapting it according to the specialty and attributes of the cake to be made. The ingredients, previously weighed accurately using appropriate measuring instruments, are now mixed in the specific order necessary to achieve the desired consistency and texture. The heart of this process is the industrial mixer, an impressive machine capable of handling the preparation of up to 100 cakes simultaneously, maintaining a controlled temperature between 18 degrees Celsius and 23 degrees Celsius, and a constant speed of approximately 600 revolutions per minute. The mixer performs its work with precision and efficiency. It is here where the butter is subjected to a careful process, reaching the exact creaming or pouring point to ensure the ideal texture of the dough. Following a meticulous order, the sugars, eggs, flour, milk, and other components are added, each at the precise time and proportion to achieve the harmony of flavors and textures that characterize the cake. While the mixture is integrated, the molds are simultaneously greased and conditioned, ensuring that the final product is easily removed from the mold and retains its perfect shape. For this purpose, butter and special non-stick paper for baking are used. Once the cake dough is ready, the process continues with almost artisanal precision. This carefully prepared mass is poured into an injection system machine that guarantees an exact dosage of the weight per production unit, thus ensuring a uniform consistency in each mold. While each mold is filled with the dough mixture, care is taken to ensure that the distribution is homogeneous, a crucial step to guarantee the final quality of the product. The molds are transported through a conveyor belt delicately so as not to spill the mixture. Simultaneously, preheating of the oven is carried out, a crucial measure to reduce thermal stresses in the dough that could result in deformations or cracks in the final product. This careful process ensures that each cake comes out of the oven with a flawless appearance and a perfectly developed flavor. The molds, now filled with dough, are placed on carts specially designed for baking. Each cart can hold 10 to 20 pies, and they are carefully inserted into a large rotating oven capable of holding more than 10 carts at a time. This furnace, a true masterpiece of engineering, operates at temperatures of up to 400 degrees Celsius. Although it must be set to temperatures of around 150 degrees Celsius, which is the average temperature for baking cakes, although this temperature is meticulously adjusted depending on the specifications of each type of cake. Baking is a crucial stage that requires careful attention from oven operators. The cakes remain in the oven for periods ranging from 40 to 90 minutes, depending on the specific recipe and the characteristics of the desired product. During this time, temperature, humidity, and cooking time are precisely controlled to ensure each pie reaches its optimal doneness. Not overcooked or undercooked, but just the perfect medium. This baking process not only transforms the dough into a delicious cake, but also triggers a series of chemical reactions that contribute to its unique flavor and texture. From the gelatinization of starches to the caramelization of sugars and the coagulation of proteins, each reaction makes its own contribution to the final result, creating an incomparable sensory experience for those who buy a cake to taste. After the baking process, the cakes go through a crucial phase in their production when they are transferred to the cooling zone. This step, although often underestimated, is essential to ensure the optimal quality and texture of the cakes before proceeding with the final finishing. Once in the cooling zone, the cakes are carefully placed on a conveyor belt, where they are exposed to controlled conditions of temperature and humidity. This stage allows the cakes to cool evenly, thus preventing them from deforming or losing their structure during the process. Additionally, some facilities have cooling tunnels that speed up this process without compromising product quality. Once the cakes have reached the proper temperature and have been cooled evenly, they are moved to the demolding area. Here, with precision and care, the mold containing the cake is removed, revealing its final shape and preparing it for the next step in its preparation. In this demolding stage, the preparation of the final finish of the product begins simultaneously. Depending on the type of cake, the cover is made, and the additional decoration elements are prepared. From delicate sugar figures to fresh pieces of fruit or silky chocolate, each detail is carefully selected to enhance the presentation and flavor of the cake. Now that the cakes have gone through the baking and cooling process, it's time to give them the final touch, the coating. This step is essential to enhance its flavor and presentation, and is carried out with the help of a machine specially designed for this task. This machine has an ingenious injection system and a mechanism that adapts to the shape of the cake, thus guaranteeing uniform distribution of the coating over the entire surface. With an impressive capacity, this machine can coat up to 3 cakes in just 1 minute, demonstrating its efficiency and speed in the production process. Once the cakes have been coated, they are transported via conveyor belts to a resting area, where they will wait patiently for the coating to solidify slightly before moving on to the next step. Packaging. Packaging is a crucial stage that guarantees the quality and hygiene of the final product. Each cake is identified and carefully packaged in specialized containers or wrappers that ensure its protection and presentation. These containers are designed to preserve the freshness of the cakes without compromising their quality, thus ensuring an exceptional culinary experience for those who enjoy them. Once packaged, the cakes are stored in cold rooms, where temperature and humidity are carefully controlled to keep their freshness and flavor intact until they are shipped. Now you know how hundreds of thousands of cakes are made every day. If you liked the video, click the like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. In the windows that you will see below, there are more videos that may catch your attention. Go ahead and watch some. Until next time.